In this video, we will learn how to make chiparoos, a nutritious, shelf-stable food containing meat and carbohydrate or grain ingredients. Chiparoos were originally developed at Penn State University as a new product for a women's nutribusiness cooperative in Kenya. They were intended for young children, providing a small amount of meat in an otherwise grain-based diet. Chiparoos are formulated from locally available ingredients. A typical formulation includes ground meat, cooked potatoes, salt, lime juice, sodium nitrite, sodium phosphate, and appropriate seasonings. Chiparoos can be made using a variety of animal protein sources and potato or grain ingredients depending on which items are locally available. Today we will be using chicken thigh and Irish or white potatoes. In this video, we will learn how to make chiparoos using two methods. First, formed and sliced chiparoos or chips, and second, extruded chiparoos or strips. To begin both methods, a meat batter must be made. The chicken thighs are inspected for any bone fragments and ground through a 9 mm diameter grinder plate. Next, the potatoes are washed and boiled with the skins still on until fork tender. After cooling, the potatoes are also ground through a 9 mm diameter grinder plate. After grinding, formulated amounts of salt, lime juice, sodium nitrite, sodium phosphate, and appropriate seasonings are added to the mixture and mixed until the batter is sticky. From this point, we will first look at how to form chiparoo chips. To begin, the meat batter is stuffed into a fibrous cellulose casing to form a chub for slicing. The chubs are then placed in boiling water and cooked until an internal temperature of 66 degrees centigrade is achieved. Chiparoo batter may also be formed in a loaf pan for a rectangular log shape for slicing. Pans are oven-baked at 77 centigrade to an internal temperature of 66 degrees centigrade. Once cooled, the chubs are then sliced into 3 to 4 millimeter slices for drying. The sliced chiparoos are now dried at 71 degrees centigrade for about 3 hours until the desired water activity is achieved. Successful drying has been done in conditions typical of a solar dryer using 9 hours of drying time at 54 degrees centigrade. Once fully dried and cooked, the chips are removed, cooled, and stored under airtight conditions. With their low water activity, they should be shelf stable. Next, we will see how to make extruded Chiparoo strips. First, the meat batter must be loaded into an extruding device, in this case a handheld unit. The batter is then extruded onto a flattened, expanded stainless steel wire mesh drying rack or cookie sheet that had been lightly coated with oil to prevent adhesion. The raw extruded meat batter strips are then placed in an oven at 54 to 71 degrees centigrade for cooking and drying. This process may require up to 9 hours at the 54 degrees centigrade, which is typical of a solar dryer. Once fully dried and cooked, the strips are removed, cooled, and stored under airtight conditions. Inexpensive, airtight plastic bags should be adequate to store the finished chips. Longer shelf life may be achieved with improved packaging. Chiparoos of any shape may be eaten as snacks or used in many recipes to boost the nutritional status. Chiparoos may be added to infant weaning porridge to boost its nutritional profile.